Hey everyone, today is Monday, January 31st. It's my week 6 post-op. Last week I was 266.3. This week I am 263.9 for a total of 2.4 pounds loss for the week. Total loss since my starting weight, which was 311, is 47.1 pounds. And since surgery is 21.9 pounds. So the weight is going down. I am excited with that. It's been a struggle though. I'm not going to say it's been rainbows and butterflies, because it hasn't. Every day I just try and take it one day at a time. Some days are great. I feel restricted and I eat just my 3 meals and maybe one snack, and other days like today is rough. I eat my meal and a couple hours later I'm hungry again. So today I had lunch. For breakfast I had a protein shake, and at 10 and at noon I had lunch, and come 3 o'clock I was hungry again. I just ate supper around 7:30, and I can already start feeling that I'm getting hungry again, and that just doesn't make any sense because it is 9 o'clock right now. So an hour and a half ago I ate, and I am starting to feel hungry. Not good. I think most of the problem is I'm bored. I'm not an emotional eater. When I'm sad, upset, or something, I usually don't eat. But I eat when I'm bored, and I'm struggling trying to find things to occupy my time. I have picked up a hobby that I used to do. I bead, which means making necklaces and bracelets. Here's one of the necklaces that I've made this week, and the bracelet to match. I'm not sure if you can see it. So that's been occupying my time a little bit, but I can only do so much of it. I've had a few things this week that I shouldn't have eaten. Had a few bites of macaroni and cheese. I had made some for my children, and I couldn't resist it. I took just a few bites, and I could see in the future where it would be a problem food. Took a few bites, and I could feel it like a push in my chest. Yes, ma'am? Drink and go to bed. It is past your bedtime. Sorry, that's my daughter I'm talking to. I also had a little bit of cereal last night. I had already eaten supper. Everybody was in bed, and it was one of those things, well, if I eat it in private, nobody's going to know. Yes, I know, it shows up in public. And today I had a handful of M&Ms. It has got to stop. I have got to find something else to occupy my time besides food. I'm not sure what. Like I said, I can only do so much beating. My hands start to get sore after a while. Hurry up and go to bed. Let's see. Good night. Well, there she is. Do you have any idea of what kind of foods help keep you fuller longer? Please pass those suggestions along to me. I've been eating chicken. Yeah, chicken. Trying to think what else we've eaten this week. We did go to Wendy's Saturday night, and I had gotten the chili. I'm still not able to have the beans in it yet, so I picked all those out and gave them to my husband and ate just the meat. That was pretty good, but it's not something that I'd care to eat every day. What else we had? We had some baked pork chops, and that did better this time than the first time. A couple of videos back I had said how I ate them and I felt like I was getting stuck. This time I chewed longer and took smaller bites, and it went down okay. So hopefully in the future I won't have the problem that I had the first time that I ate it. That's it. That's about all we've been eating is pork and chicken. Mainly chicken though. And my husband has done such an amazing job supporting me and all this. I know he would. I just didn't expect all this support. He's actually started watching what he eats, and he exercises with me, and he's dropped about 18 pounds himself, which is awesome. He's very excited. I'm very excited for him, and I know the thrill of losing weight. It's amazing. Not much else is going on. I do ask that y'all say some prayers for one of my good friends. Her stepdad passed away Friday, and she and her family are having a pretty rough time dealing with it all. So please keep them in your prayers. I know they would appreciate it. And this afternoon, I guess I'll share my little story from this afternoon. Had a pretty interesting phone call from a friend of mine. She is a substitute bus driver down here, and she called me to tell me that a little girl didn't get on the bus, and the little girl had told some of her friends that she was going to a Girl Scout meeting. And the only reason I could think she was calling me about this is because last week I sold her some Girl Scout cookies for my daughter, so she knew that we were associated with the Girl Scouts down here. Asked her what bus it was and what school she went to see if maybe she rode the same bus as my kids or went to the same school, but the little girl didn't. So I told her we didn't have a meeting tonight. My son had a Cub Scout meeting, but my daughter didn't have a Girl Scout meeting, but I would call and see if I could find out if someone else was having, like a different troop was having a meeting at the hut. So I called my daughter's troop leader, and she said that it was a new troop starting up and that they were having a meeting, but she didn't have the lady's phone number. She gave me another number to a different troop leader who knows pretty much everyone who's in the Girl Scouts down here. So I gave that lady a call, and I explained to her what was going on, and she said yes, that there was a new troop having a meeting tonight, or supposed to have a meeting tonight, and that the troop leader worked at a local police station. So I got the number to the police station, and I called my friend who originally called me back and gave her the information, but she didn't answer her phone, so I left her a message. Not long after I left that message, the troop leader who gave me the lady's information on where she worked called back and said everything was fine. The little girl was found down the street from the school at a Head Start, and that she was going to go pick her up and bring her to the other troop leader at the police station. So I was like, great, everything worked out. It's a misfortune that she wandered off the school grounds, but at least she was found safe and sound. So I called my original friend back and left another message, and I figured that was it. The story over. A couple minutes later, I guess about 5 or 10 minutes later, my phone rings with another number that I hadn't seen before, so I answered it, and it was the little girl's aunt that she lives with. She wanted to know who said that she had the little girl, and when were they bringing her to the police station, because she was waiting for her and they hadn't shown up yet. So I gave her the lady's name and number, and told her all the information that I had, and we hung up. About another 10 minutes or so passed by, and the aunt calls back and said that she talked to the person who said that she was going to pick her up and bring her to the police station, but she didn't know who the little girl was, and she didn't have the little girl. Now I'm starting to think, what in the world is going on? I just talked to this lady, and she said she had her. So I go back to the very beginning of the story and explain to the aunt that my kids don't ride the same bus, they don't go to the same school, I don't know who the little girl is. The only reason I think that I got involved in is because my friend knew that I was associated with Girl Scouts, and being the little girl said she was going to a Girl Scout meeting, maybe I could help figure out where she went. So while I'm explaining this to her, the troop leader who said she was going to pick up the little girl beeped in and said that the information she gave me was incorrect, that the little girl's grandfather had went to the Head Start to see if the little girl was there, but the man who said she was had said he hadn't seen her. So I told her I was going to put her and the aunt on three-way so they can get the facts straight, and because I don't know any of these people. So they talked, and the aunt said that she had been to the police station, she had been to the sheriff's department, she'd been to the Girl Scout hut, she'd been to the school board office. No sign of the little girl. At this time, I'm really starting to freak out and get nervous and worrying and and panicking for this little girl, thinking, I didn't know how old she was, but thinking she was wandering the streets all alone, or what if somebody picked her up, what if something happened to her. So I decided to put my kids in the car. My son, this is 5 o'clock, and my son had a Cub Scout meeting at 5:30 in a town right next to ours, and I needed to leave at that time to get him there on time, but said, you know what, if he misses tonight, he misses the little girl is more important than the meeting. So we took off and we went in town looking for her, and since I had already called my friend and told her that the little girl was fine and everything, I decided to call her back and tell her no, the little girl has not been found, they cannot find her, nobody's heard from her or seen her. So she called the aunt to see what she could do to help. And I'm still riding around looking for her, and a few minutes later my friend calls back and says, don't worry, she's found. Her estranged mother, who does not have custody of her, went to school and checked her out early and did not tell a soul. Thank God she's okay. But why on earth would a mother do that? I still don't understand how I got put in the middle of it. Praying I never get another call like that. But yeah, can you say nerves were shot? So my son was a half hour late for his Cub Scout meeting, but it's okay. At least the little girl was safe. And that was my crazy afternoon. I thought I would just share that story with y'all. So yeah, crazy, man. Telling you, if something can happen, it will happen to me. Whether it's good, bad, if something can go wrong, it will happen to me. I get put in these crazy situations all the time. My life is a soap opera. I don't need to watch them on TV. I have my own. That's about it. Nothing else has been going on besides the struggling. I'm starting to get better at getting my vitamins in. Today will be the first day that I've gotten all of them in within the week. But most days I get most of them in. Hang on a second, let me get my dog out of my daughter's room so she can go to sleep. Bella, get out. Get. Okay, sorry about that. She likes to go in the room and jump in the bed with her. So yeah, I'm starting to be able to get all my vitamins in. I'm making it a point to get it in. Before I was like, well, I don't necessarily need it, but after Connie's video about the lady who went from a size 4 to 12 and I think gained 35 pounds and fluid from not taking her vitamins, I'm gonna take mine. I don't want that happening to me. That and my hair is starting to fall out more. Bella, go to your bed. My hair is starting to fall out more than what it usually does. My hair has always fallen out. I have real thick hair, and I'm thinking that might just be the cause, but I can usually just pull and the hair comes out any given time. This was even before the surgery, but I'm noticing it a lot more. So I'm hoping by taking all my vitamins every day and making sure to get most of my protein in, that it will help with that. Still struggling getting in the water. I would guess I'm getting in about 40 to 50 ounces, and I know I need to get at least 64 in. That could be another reason why I'm eating so often. Instead of eating, I just need to drink. So that's my goal for this coming week, is to try and get in all the water, and even though I'm not feeling fully restricted, to stay away from the food that I'm not supposed to have and just eat my 3 meals a day. That's it. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing to my channel, and the support that I'm getting from you guys is awesome. I am planning on trying to go to a support group meeting on the 10th of this, next month, February 10th. It's about an hour away, and one of my brother-in-law's neighbors actually had the sleeve surgery done the same day I had my lap band done, by the same doctor, same hospital, and we didn't even know till about a week after we were home. So I think we're going to start carpooling and try and get to at least one a month, and we're going to try and get our doctor's appointments on the same day so we can just go all at the same time and have each other's support. But again, thank you for watching, and thanks for all your support. I really do appreciate it. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.